I just had a pretty fantastic Facebook Marketplace find. You'll have to excuse my appearance. I literally just got off work, went and bought this, got home, peed, and now I'm doing this video because there's one game in here in particular that I was like, there's no way that I found this just on Facebook Marketplace. Um, there's another game in here that I was like, okay, that's pretty cool too, but there's one in particular that I was like, that's freaking awesome. When I bought this stuff, I didn't look at it in the store. He showed me, so we'll start off with exactly what I got. So this is an Xbox 360 bundle, and first up, probably the least exciting is the console itself. So when I got there, he worked at a barbershop. I met him at his barbershop. He had this plugged up. He had reset it. And it looks like somebody was trying to get the faceplate off of it. There's like signs that they'd pried the faceplate off. I don't even know if it has a hard drive, how big the hard drive is. The reason I bought this wasn't for the bundle. It was for the games, or for the 360. I have plenty of 360. So it's a 250 gigabyte hard drive. Like I said, he did reset it. It was working. It has a copy of GTA 4 in the disk drive. So that's neat. I already have GTA 4, so I don't really need that. But, like I said, the piece de resistance is the game. So, like I said, the only thing I've seen is the picture online on Facebook. The games in particular that I like. I'm not going to say they pay for the whole lot. I paid $150 for all this stuff, and the games in here aren't really worth that. But everything together, plus those two in particular, kind of made it worth $150 in my opinion. But so like I don't even know if all of these cases have the games in them, but it would be really awesome if they did. So here's the controller that came with it. It is a Nope, I could have sworn this was rechargeable. It did work, but you probably aren't gonna be able to see it. The contact there is kind of rusted, but it was on when I got there, so I know it does power on. I mean, I've got tons of 360 controllers as well, but I guess one more doesn't hurt. All right, so let's dig into this. So first up, we got Walking Dead Survival Instinct. I'm of course gonna save the heavy hitters for last, but we got Survival Instinct. It does have the game in it. It is complete because modern 360 games are just going to have this instead of a manual. The gentleman said, Levi, on Facebook Marketplace, he said he bought this for his grandkids, but they weren't acting right, so I guess he sold it. So I imagine a lot of these are... Hopefully they're not going to be missing, but they're probably going to be scratched. And this is proof of that. So, I've actually been thinking about getting Walking Dead Survival Instinct because it's one of those just janky games. It's not, it's not too expensive or anything, but I guess this way I have it. I really couldn't justify buying it. I have played this already. I know how bad it is, which sucks because Daryl is my favorite Walking Dead character. But now I have it, so that's cool. I'm not going to say the achievements are easy to get in this, but they are doable. You just have to get past how janky the game is. So that's pretty cool. A lot of these I will be trading in. I don't intend to keep all of them, but a majority of them I will keep. Like Fight Night Round 4 here, loose copy. I don't know if there's actually anything in this case. There is, cool. So Fight Night Round 4. I have no interest in this whatsoever. Disc looks alright. It's playable. I'm going to make 2 stacks of like trade fodder and stuff I actually want to keep. So this one's kind of cool. This is Iron Man. It is loose. Let's hope it's in here. It is. I have Iron Man 2, so this is pretty neat. Disc is a little dirty, but no sign of disc rot. A way you can tell, like, there are like several different types of disc rot. Some rot will be like on the outer edge. It looks, what disc rot is, for people who don't know, is basically the disc itself is breaking down and the chemicals that make this disc up are separating. So it'll look like liquid under the layers. A game I got recently, Saints Row the 4th on Xbox One, had disc rot, and it was around the outer edge of the disc, and it was just like I could take my thumb and just peel the top layer of the disc off. It was so bad. But which is crazy because that's a modern Blu-ray game. Whoever owned that before just treated it like other dog shit. But yeah, Iron Man 1 for the Xbox 360. Clean that up and it'll be alright. Definitely keeping that. I'll need to either print artwork for it or get a case for it. So here we have Black Site Area 51. I've played this also. I never beat it, but I have played it. It is complete, which is cool. Come on, motherfucker. I know where you were focusing, but it wasn't on me. All eyes on me. Yeah, complete. Oh, and what another thing I was getting at is, like, if you... So, like, this one here, you can see signs of, like, this one is starting to break down. It, like I said, it's like that liquid thing. This will probably still play. But another sign of disc rot is if you hold it up to the light and you can, like, it'll be like data missing. You can, like, see through the disc. You can see the light through it. That's another form of disc rot. I bought Batman Arkham Origins at a yard sale once, and it had disc rot like that, where it had just a spot of data completely missing. But this one will probably still play, at least for now. Eventually it will quit working, but I've had other games. I've got games like this in my collection that are similar to that, but they still work. Here we have a Sniper Ghost Warrior Platinum Hits version. So I've never played a Sniper. This one probably won't play. It's got like a big old nick in it. Oh, okay, that was just a smudge. It was like dirt or something. But yeah, I've never played the Ghost Warrior games, or like just the Sniper, because I think they're different than like Sniper Elite. And really, the only Sniper Elite game I've played is 5, and Nathan played a majority of that. So I don't know. This might be something to like hang on to, just give like a one shot just to see, and then trade it in. This one I have no intentions of keeping whatsoever. This is Battlefield 3, so there should be 2 discs to this. There are. So this will be a trade-in fodder. What I could do is like keep the cases, but I'd rather like trade them in like complete, get more value out of them that way. Plenty of GameStop stickers on that, so, and they're on the outside. What GameStop has started doing now when it comes to a sticker like this that they'll stick on the spine is they'll keep it on the paper and they'll just fold it under the plastic, but that is one that they stuck on the outside. This is just like a Dollar General generic DVD case, so let's see what we got in here. It is MLB, well, it has fallen out of this case. It is MLB 2K13. This is trade fodder, but that disc looks playable. So That's cool. Now we've got like a series of just blank cases. This is NHL 13. Like, these games here might be worth just taking the disc out and just keeping the case, since these games aren't going to be worth anything unless it's like NCAA 14. So I'll probably do that. So I might start a secondary stack of stuff like that. UFC Undisputed 3. Actually, I have the Steelbook version of this that I'm looking to sell. This is Assassin's Creed 3. It's actually only disc 1 at that. So, and the disc is trash. So that, I can just go ahead and... FIFA 14. I guess let's start looking at these, even though they're really not worth anything. But if I actually want to trade them in as they are... And I guess that was it for the blank ones. So, next up we have Resident Evil Revelations, which is cool. I have played this. What in the world? I don't know if this is gonna play. Is this like a bootleg? This probably won't play. It's missing... I don't know if you can see, but it's missing the thing in the center that is... the Xbox 360 authentication. This might be a bootleg. Either that or it was an old rental copy and they scraped that off. But I think the 360 has to be able to see that to actually authenticate the disc. So this might just be a bootleg copy, which that's... I mean, oh man. I really hope the game in here that I actually wanted is not bootleg, but... I'm not really fussed about this because when I played Revelations, I wasn't the biggest fan. It would be cool to have. We'll see. Alright, so next up, I also have this already. I have the slipcover. This is Fallout New Vegas. I actually have the special edition of this, so definitely don't need Fallout New Vegas. Okay, so see, this one does... I'm hoping that it's just that... Man. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the Xbox thing in the middle. I'm hoping it was just like a rental copy and they tried getting that stuff off, but I'm fairly certain it's going to be a bootleg and it's not going to play. But yeah, Fallout New Vegas, that's trade fodder. I already have it. If it was like the Ultimate Edition, I might keep it just to have that version, but... Next up, we have Madden 13. Someone bought this brand new for $60. Could you imagine? Yeah, that looks playable, but... Trade fodder. Would have been cool to have... Ooh, that is just falling around in there. To have gotten this... So I was trying to collect all of the Tom Clancy's game on 360. This was the last one I needed. It would have been cool to have gotten this one. Whoa, holy shit. So inside is a mangled copy of BioShock 2, which is unfortunate. It might just be dirty. I might clean that. This will be something to trade in, because I already have BioShock 2. So it had BioShock 2 as well as a copy of WE2K14. That one might play. And then we've actually got Splinter Cell Double Agent. No manual, but the one I have... Does it have a manual? Let's see. Not that it matters, because that one didn't, so... Mine does have the manual. Okay, let's see. Did I ever end up replacing my case? This is Fable 3. This has the manual. I don't think mine does. It doesn't, so... And I did replace the case to it already. Because when I bought this, the case was busted as hell. How did that happen? So, that's cool. I now have a complete copy of Fable 3. Let's take a look at the disc. Ooh, that one's actually pretty nice looking. What does mine look like? Worse. Well, I have a replacement Fable 3. So that's neato. I need to get... I would like to at least get Fable... Oh, I didn't even notice that the bottom of that is busted, so it wouldn't have even been a case replacement. But I would like to at least get Fable 2. I tried playing Fable Anniversary, and it's just too dated. I didn't care for it. I would like to at least get Fable 2. So here we have Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. I also have this already. So far, there's only been one game that has been missing the Xbox 360 authentication strip. That one looks alright. What does my copy of Operation Raccoon City look like? Mine's like pretty much perfect, so won't be replacing my copy. I also already have this. Mine is the, what is it, lithographic, where it's like 3D. Wow, that is trash as well. So case replacement. I have this also, Dead Island. What, this is, inside of it is the product guide for an Xbox One. That might play. And you can see in the center there signs of it's starting to rot. It's also got a crack in the center. So that one might not play, but I'll give it a shot. Now, for the final two games, the coup de grace. So we'll start with the less cool one. It'd be nice if this is in here and works. I mean, this isn't why I wanted this lot anyway, so... But this is Jurassic the Hunted. Apparently this game has gone up in price with the whole 360 FOMO. This game used to be like absolutely nothing, like something you would pick up at Big Lots. It has a like a light gun thing that is bundled with it. Yeah, that disc looks pretty alright. I believe this is like 40 or something. 40 to $60, I think, is how much this is currently going for. I'll give it a shot. You know, I'm not the biggest dinosaur fan. I do have Turok, but I'll at least check it out. 12 unique levels. Okay, so what? Is it like an on-rail shooter? Every minute is a fight for survival as you must scavenge weapons, defend barricades, and battle titanic dinosaurs to return to your own time. I've, like, seen a few videos where they talk about it and say it's actually fairly decent, so... But I've been lied to before. So now the heavy hitter. The whole reason I bought this. Sticker came off easily, so let's just count that as a good sign. It is Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. So this is one of the OG achievement hunting games. I think like right now this is like $60 to $80, I guess, depending on condition. This one has kind of always been a pretty a pricier game on the 360 just because people would buy it to get the achievements. You get all 1,000 gamer score in this just by playing the game. Alright, so we do have a manual. The disc is in there, so it's looking good. What does the disc look like? Oh my god. That is like damn near perfect. Like it's never been played. That's freaking awesome. So, I would not have paid $80 for this. 140 maybe. I mean, I technically paid 150 for it, so take that for what you will. But that's awesome. That's freaking cool. Shout out to Levi. If you guys are in the Fort Worth area, go to, and you need your hair cut, go to, it's either King's Barber or Barber King's in Fort Worth, Texas, and check Levi out. Give him some business, because this is freaking awesome. Thank you, Levi. Well, so, like, I've never done this before, but I was so excited about getting that I was like, I've got to do a thing for that. I think, you know, this stack, so here's everything I'm keeping. Resident Evil Revelations pending if it actually reads. I might, like, cut to me testing it out to see if it works. But, so that's all I'm keeping. Here's everything I'm going to trade in. Some of these I've got to clean up to actually check and see if they work. But I might keep the 360. I have, like I said, I've got a bunch of them already. But I think like 3 or 4 of them are original Xbox 360s. So they're probably on their last leg anyways. But if I do sell it, I think with that, the 360... and the stuff I'm actually keeping in value, I think it more than pays for the $150 I spent on it. So that's freaking awesome. But if you liked this video, leave a like. If you've played any of these games or have any games you recommend I pick up based on this stuff I got here and the stuff I kept, leave them in the comments down below. If you haven't done so already, consider subscribing. At least consider it. I mean, you don't have to, but consider subscribing would be much appreciated. But other than that, check back next time for whatever I do. Bye-bye. Alright. So you'll have to excuse the audio quality. I don't rightly know what it's going to sound like on this, but obviously I don't have my mic in the living room. The disc is in the tray, so let's see if Revelations is going to read. Play game, so things are coming up Millhouse as long as it'll continue reading. Of course, I would then have to like actually play the game, so this is just like an initial test. But I think if it was a bootleg, there would have to be, like, it wouldn't have any of that authenticator there, so it wouldn't even have got to this point if that authentication strip wasn't there. So we'll call that a win.